Hello everyone, this is My Life from scaudios.com. I'm bringing you this audio commentary of 2 vs 2 Terran and Protoss versus Double Zerg. If you're viewing this on YouTube, feel free to come to scaudios.com, and we have informational videos, all sorts of audio commentaries, different races, all kinds of things that you might enjoy watching. This is going to be a pretty interesting match, actually. The Zerg players don't go what you normally see from a team of 2 Zergs. Normally one of them likes to go Lings and Banelings, and the other one likes to pump out some Roaches early game. They keep you on your feet and harass you, and then they get their expos up and they simply out macro you, which everybody knows that's what Zerg is good at doing, so why not take advantage of it in a 2 vs 2 situation here. As you can see, they're doing pretty typical builds. Both of them canceled the extractor for their 11th drone. Me and my buddy here are just going to go with our usual strategy, try to change things up a little bit on my end here. I'm not producing another SCV right now, so I could get my barracks sooner in case they try some quick pooling, which you can see neither of them did. They both got an Overlord, and they're both going to, this guy's only at 13 drones, and this guy down here is now at 15 drones. So it looks like one's going to go with a 13 pool, and the other one's going to go with a 15 pool. You know, like I said, normal, typical builds for a couple of Zerg players there. Sometimes when you encounter double Zerg, they like to toy with you early, both go with a 10 pool, send 12 links to your base ASAP, etc. All that typing, we had paused the game there for a second. My phone was ringing during this game. But, yeah, I'm just doing my normal build here. I'm going to get out a couple Marines in case they send some lings towards me. And just waiting for the action to take place here. This is my first StarCraft 2 audio commentary, so I've done another test one, which you might see on my YouTube channel, but yeah, it was just a test. I was testing out audio levels, etc., and see the resolution or whatever on YouTube. So this will be my first official one, and I'll have this posted and many more to come on scaudios.com and also on my YouTube channel. So let's see here. This guy's getting out a few lings, probably to scout, do a little harassment. And Red here seems to be much more of an economy-oriented type of player. Let's go over here and see. We have 18 probes. I have 15 SCVs and a mule. And this one Zerg player has 16 drones, while the other has 14 and some lings. As you can see, both of them are putting up Roach Warrens, which, like I said, isn't typical for 2 Zergs to do. Normally, Zerg players will have one guy go Lings and Banelings, and the other one's going to go Roaches. So they can toy with you, hold you off as long as possible, and win the macro game, mid-game. One of them will go Hydras, the other one will go Mutas. It's pretty typical from Zerg players. You know, aside from Nidusing into somebody's base, things like that, harassing mineral lines with Mutas, Zerg doesn't really have much cheese that they can do to people, such as, you know, how Terran has their Reapers and Protoss has their Sentries, etc. You're going to see some very nice micro here in a few minutes from the Protoss player and his use of his Sentries. We end up getting ourselves into a little bit of trouble here in a couple minutes, but after we get out of this trouble, we actually managed to push on these guys and do pretty good work of them. So they're now, this guy's making a bunch more drones. Let's look at units here. Workers, Red has 22 drones now, so he definitely is making the economy to pump out units, and as you've noticed, neither Zerg player has yet to put up an expansion. I'm assuming that they're going one Lings and Banelings and the other one's going to go Roaches, so I'm making an even number of Marines and Marauders because Marauders get pounded by Lings. Lings just get on top of them, and Marauders are just not a good unit to fight against Lings with. He's getting out some sentries now, trying to get himself a couple quick immortals to deal with the roaches, because everybody knows roaches are pretty powerful tier 1 units, so need to get something to counter those and keep them from overwhelming us here. As you can see, they control both of the Xel'Naga towers right now. Well, they don't really have one right there, but they can see if we were to come out of our base, so my friend here's gotten his first immortal up. He's now making an observer to scout them out and see what they're doing. And I just comsatted over here on red to try and get a feel for what he was doing, but it was kind of a miss. I saw the tail end of his roaches. Other than that, I don't really know what buildings he has in his base, so that could end up hurting me in the long run. And I'm still pumping out Marines and Marauders, keeping my supply depots up. Let's see here.